So, welcome back to the low mid budget watch report. And yeah, today I'm going to unbox the new Triwa. If you don't remember Triwa was the number one Swedish brand a while ago. It was on MTV, and it was, it was a fashion brand, but it was very, yeah, it's the new shit. But not so much anymore. But I still like Triva. They always make watches for a good cause. Yeah, they have these, fossil-free watches. They have the SSAB fossil-free steel, and they have these watches made of sea plastic, and yeah, I like it. They have very many green watches, and everything is for a good cause. So I like Triva. But this watch that I'm going to unbox today, it's a non-violence watch. So, yeah, let me tell you a background story. There's this statue or monument in New York City that it's a gun with a barrel tied to a knot. It's tied like a knot, and it's it's done by this Swedish artist Carl Fredrik Rauterswärd. I think it was Carl Fredrik. I don't remember. Rauterswärd was his last name, and he I think he is dead now because he was born in 1934. But anyhow, he made this statue, this monument with it's a gun and the barrel is tied to a knot, and it's in New York City. And this was back in 1988, and I was a kid then. So, and I grew up in this million program. I don't know what you call it in other countries, but it's like the projects in Sweden, but it's not as dangerous as in many other countries. But they call it the project. And this was way before the gang shootings in Sweden and such. There was minor gang problems, but I grew up in this rough area at the time. They said, at least that's what they talked about on the news, that it was a rough area. It was pretty nice growing up, but it was considered a rough area, and I still live here. So, and anyhow, this artist, he made this gun tied to a knot in New York City, and problem schools in Sweden were invited to meet other problem schools in New York. So some of my classmates, they actually went to Harlem and the rough areas in New York to meet other children from problem areas at the time. And that's why I remember this. I have such a strong image of this. They came back with T-shirts for us with the Big Apple and stuff. And I remember this statue, this monument so well, because that was the shit right then. Yes. And anyhow, Triva made this anti-violence watch with the motive of the monument, the gun with the barrel tied to a knot. So this is the watch I'm going to unbox today, and yeah, let's take a look at it. I have it on my bookshelf somewhere. I have so many watches to unbox. So many watches to unbox. So, it comes with a classic Triva box. I love this box because it's nothing, it's just made of paper. Good for the environment. And this is how it looks. This is also paper, no plastic. And this is the watch. Very beautiful. With a mesh band, mesh strap. Now let's take it out and take a closer look at it. I'm gonna read what it says here. It's okay, warranty www.triwa.com. This package is recyclable, Triwa, Stockholm, Sweden. So yeah, they always make the packages and everything recyclable. That's what I like about Triwa. And I don't know if I know they have some other watches that are made of used guns, but at least this is 316L steel, and it's the watch is waterproof, 200 meters waterproof, and yeah, let's take a look at the dial. So I used to remove the plastic here. I'm gonna. Looks pretty neat, right? And there's the non-violence logo. Yeah, if you can't, I'm gonna take my camera and show you the display better. But it's a 38 to 39 case, so it's a pretty normal watch case, and the strap is 20 millimeter, and it feels heavy. It actually feels very heavy. So yeah. And the quality, it looks nice. It's both polished and brushed, the case. So on the back it says Triwa non-violence. I'm gonna take some close-ups to show you later. So yeah, I will just try to make this fit on my wrist. I'm gonna remove my Seiko Solar watch. Try this on. This Swedish brand. Well, it fits like a schmick, like we say in Swedish, and it feels very good on the wrist. So yeah, it's a Miyota, I think. Nothing special about the movement. It's the usual Triwa quartz movement. It doesn't. It's perfect. It's a quartz movement. There's no solar or something. It's just normal quartz movement. So yeah. And yeah, it's a very decent watch, and it feels very nice, and I love the mesh band, and also the case is feels heavy on the wrist. I like that. So yeah, it's nice. 316L steel, the usual. So yeah, I could highly recommend this. It was a bit expensive, but I think it was around $140. So it's mid price for a quartz watch, but it's some of the money also goes to the non-violence movement. So yeah, and the watch is called Norrsken, I think, Northern Light. I don't know why that is. It should just be called a non-violence watch, but yeah, here it is. So I'm going to show you some close-ups now. As you can see, the dial is very cool. It looks like it's raining or something, but yeah, it's very nice done. And yeah, the markers are nice done. It's typical Triwa markers, I think. And as you can see, it's polished. The bezel is polished and the case is brushed. And yeah, this is how the mesh band looks, ordinary mesh band. Triwa non-violence, water resistant 20 ATM, designed in Stockholm. Yeah, the glass is sapphire, so yeah, that's nice. It's a decent watch for yeah, around 140. I've seen it was around $200 a while ago also, so the price differs, but yeah, I think it's for a good cause. It's for a non-violence project, so we don't like violence, right? So it's very nice. Yeah. Yeah, and I almost forgot to mention it. As you can see, there's a little hole for the date with the it's red and the numbers are white. So yeah, it looks cool. It looks like a gun hole in the watch. So yeah, and this is a non-violence watch. So if you don't like violence and want to make a statement, you don't like violence, you don't like war, you don't like violent crimes and stuff like that, you should wear this watch. Or yeah, and if someone picks a fight with you, you can just go, "Oh man, look, I'm a non-violent person." I don't know, but it's a nice watch. Yeah, and that's all for today. I have so many watches to unbox. I haven't had time. It was kind of a rough winter, lots of snow. Yeah, but I have a lot of unboxed watches. I hadn't have time to unbox them, but I will wear this for a while, I guess. This is my new go-to watch to make a statement that I don't like violence. Peace out. See you next time.